people that told me that they found a 60-foot anaconda.
This is 18 feet, and look at the size of it and how scary this snake is.
Picture exploding on social media has a lot of you talking and asking, is this for real? Check this out.
Discovered or yet to be discovered, Amazon is filled with suspicious things from gigantic eels to swimming serpents. Some captured on camera while others still concealed in the shadows. Hold on to explore the countless facts proving why you should never be alone in the Amazon. Floridian Colossus. Imagine the chill of hearing ominous voices by a river in the dead of night, the source of fear and shivers. Such was the experience of a group of local lads out on a boat journey when they encountered a colossal alligator attempting to emerge onto the shore. Its sheer size was formidable enough to easily wreak havoc. Wisely choosing to alter their course was undoubtedly the prudent decision in that instance. After all, who could say for certain whether the creature was about to seize them, perhaps even in a plea for assistance? The darkness of the night added to the intensity of the moment, casting shadows that made the alligator appear even more menacing. The lads' hearts raced as they maneuvered their boat away, hoping to put distance between them and the potential danger. Their adventure on the river transformed from a leisurely outing to a tale of survival they would not soon forget. This encounter served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of the wild, where humans are mere visitors in the realm of such powerful creatures. Leviathan creature. This individual truly possesses remarkable courage, as it's doubtful many would dare to attempt such a bold feat. While fishing and exploring a river, a group spotted a large tail breaking the surface of the water. Initially unsure of the creature's identity, one fearless person decided to investigate by seizing the tail and pulling. To their astonishment, it turned out to be a colossal anaconda. Encounters with these giant snakes are uncommon, making this event an extraordinary once-in-a-lifetime experience. Mysterious creature. We've heard about many mysterious creatures in rivers, but this one here surprised everyone. This might be a big anaconda floating in the river, but the way this thing was coming towards the boat made people believe the Loch Ness Monster does exist in this river. Reports of a monster living in Loch Ness go back to ancient times. The Loch Ness area has attracted numerous monster hunters over the years. Several sonar explorations, especially in 1987 and 2003, were carried out to find the creature, but none succeeded. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments section. Boiling river. Imagine a river so scorching it boils, truly something out of a fantasy novel, yet it exists nestled deep within the Peruvian Amazon. A 4-mile stretch of the Shunay-Timpishka River possesses temperatures soaring up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, capable of inflicting third-degree burns in mere seconds. This is no place for a leisurely swim. Geophysicist Andres Russo brought this phenomenon to global awareness after being inspired by tales from his grandfather. Initially skeptical, as large thermal rivers are often linked to volcanic activity, he was intrigued to discover no active volcanoes nearby. So what causes this river to boil? The answer lies beneath the surface, where water penetrates deep into the earth, warming up from the planet's geothermal energy. This heated water then ascends through faults and fractures in the crust, creating hot springs that feed into the river. Indigenous legends speak of Yakamama, a giant serpent believed to inhabit this boiling river, making it an extreme dwelling for an extraordinary myth. This mystical aspect, combined with the scientific explanation, adds layers to the river's allure. Researchers and adventurers alike are drawn to its banks, marveling at nature's power and mystery. The presence of such a river challenges our understanding of the natural world, urging us to explore and respect the unknown. It stands as a testament to the Earth's hidden wonders, reminding us of the countless mysteries yet to be unraveled in the heart of untouched landscapes. Salmon carcass. Alphabets etched onto this fish seem unusual. It seems likely someone discovered it after it had passed away. In such a scenario, there's no ethical dilemma, but it remains quite peculiar that someone inscribed a W and an R on its flank. These creatures inhabit the feeder streams of both the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Most species are anadromous. Born in the fresh waters of streams and rivers, they venture into the vast ocean only to return to their freshwater origins. One hopes the inscriptions were not made during the fish's lifetime. It begs the question, who would undertake such an act? Humpback whale. In a surprising turn of events, a massive humpback whale was found deep within the Amazon rainforest in February 2019, creating an incredible spectacle since whales are generally seen in oceans, not jungles. This humpback spanned an impressive 36 feet and lay hidden among dense vegetation near the fringe of the forest in the Brazilian state of Pará. It required 2 persistent efforts from the Department of Health, Sanitation, and Environment workers to uncover this extraordinary find. Scavenging birds circling overhead were the sole hint leading to the whale. Experts from the Bichodagwa Institute present at the site theorized the whale was a 12-month-old calf that might have lost its way from its mother and got swept inland by strong tides during a storm. The Maritime Herald suggested a more distressing hypothesis. The young humpback could have approached the shore in search of food only to ingest a significant amount of plastic, leading to a fatal outcome. Great abaya. A snake or python? No, it's a giant eel. For real, spotting a gigantic creature like this for the first time, nobody could believe it was actually an eel. Another intriguing mystery was how they managed to capture the massive creature. Probably was caught in the fishing net, because you don't normally stumble upon something like this. It surely gives the feeling of fear from its first look. For 250 years, scientists have known that electric eels live in the Amazon basin. They just didn't know how many species were lurking there. Electric eels, as clear from their names, are known for their ability to stun their prey by generating electricity, delivering shocks at up to 860 volts. Luckily for these fishermen, it didn't come alive. The revelation of such a beast residing in the waters adds a layer of thrill and danger to the Amazon's already mysterious allure. The thought of more undiscovered species hidden in the depths fuels both excitement and caution among researchers and locals alike. This incident sheds light on the untamed and unpredictable nature of the Amazon, reinforcing the respect it commands. Encounters like these remind us of the vast, unexplored territories our planet harbors and the incredible creatures that inhabit them. A sober trial. Astonishingly, a plane that took off in 1954 was discovered in the Amazon forest. This find is truly remarkable. Delving inside, the small aircraft with its propellers was found midway between Manaus, the heart of Amazonas state, and the secluded jungle town of Barcelos. It had crashed there. "Look at the wing," pointed out some hikers who stumbled upon the wreckage during their trek. It's a rarity for parts to remain in good condition nearly 7 decades later. The hikers examined the plane, both its exterior and interior, and were amazed by their preservation. After a thorough inspection, they moved on from the crash site, marveling at how many people have journeyed to this remote spot. Underwater nightmare. A diver encountered a massive anaconda in a Brazilian river, earning full praise for their courage. These brave souls ventured close to the giant without showing fear. It's rare for anyone to approach an anaconda on land, yet here they were drawing near a 20-foot-long serpent in its aquatic domain. Perhaps the anaconda wasn't hungry at that moment, because had it been otherwise, the outcome might have been dire. Such a close encounter could have ended with them being devoured had the snake been in a different mood. This extraordinary event highlights the unpredictability of nature and the fearless spirit of those who seek to understand it. The anaconda's sheer size and power serve as a reminder of the wild's majesty and the respect it demands. Encounters like these provide invaluable insights into the behavior of these enigmatic creatures, enhancing our knowledge and fostering a greater appreciation for biodiversity. They also underscore the importance of coexisting with our planet's remarkable wildlife in a way that respects their habitats and survival. Billy the Ape. The tale of the Billy ape unfolds deep within the forests of the Democratic Republic of Congo, where in the late 1990s whispers of a giant ape population began. These creatures were rumored to stand up to 6 feet tall, walk upright akin to humans, and exhibit behaviors no other ape species were known for. For years, these stories were brushed aside as mere local myths until 2001, when researchers ventured into Congo's heartland on a quest for these cryptic beings. What they uncovered was astonishing. They came across large ground nests indicative of a sizable ape presence, and eventually encountered the apes themselves, a group of unusually large chimpanzees not yet classified. This marked the first concrete evidence of the Billy ape's existence. Unlike their counterparts, the Billy apes showed a distinct preference for terrestrial life, spending much of their time on the ground, which diverges from the arboreal habits typical of chimpanzees. Their diet and nesting behaviors further set them apart. However, despite these peculiar traits and their notable size, genetic studies have verified that the Billy apes are not a distinct species, but rather an extraordinary group within the common chimpanzee population. The question of how they evolved to differ so markedly from their relatives continues to intrigue scientists. Rebujo. While enjoying a leisurely boat ride, a boater filmed an unusual occurrence. He noticed splashes on the water's surface resembling large air bubbles, initially suspecting he was being trailed by a large crocodile or anaconda. The locals have a name for this phenomenon: rebujo. It occurs when underwater rocks trapping air are submerged, causing the release of air in the form of giant bubbles. This gives the eerie impression of numerous mysterious entities drawing water from beneath. What are your thoughts on what was happening in the water? Share your opinions in the comments section. The horned beast of Bahia. The Amazon teems with life, and it's widely acknowledged that our understanding of its inhabitants barely scratches the surface. This gap in knowledge fuels cryptozoologists and conspiracy theorists to weave tales of mythical beasts and monsters claimed to roam the dense foliage of the Amazon. The horned beast of Bahia stands as one of the numerous alleged monsters purportedly dwelling in secret within the Amazon. Like most cryptids, evidence of its existence is scant, limited to this photograph and various eyewitness accounts. The image was snapped in 2007 by a 15-year-old American teenager during a visit to Brazil. Have you ever heard of an odd humanoid creature sporting a sinister skull-like visage and horns protruding from its head akin to the devil himself? Some labeled this being a demon, while others proposed different theories. This strange entity appeared to hold something, possibly its offspring or a weapon, sparking speculation about its origins, its destination, and its current whereabouts. Despite rampant speculation and theories, the creature's true nature remains elusive. Skeptics argue it might just be a person adorned in mud, yet the distinct skull-like face and unusual horns keep this photograph a captivating mystery years on. What's your perspective on this curious case? Goliath snake. How large can a snake or an anaconda be? Perhaps 10 feet, maybe even 15. Yet a camera in Brazil captured an anaconda at an astonishing length of 20 feet. This enormous reptile emerged from a local lake, leaving people astounded at the presence of such a gigantic snake in a seemingly modest body of water. Some argue these creatures predominantly dwell in aquatic environments, but it was hunger that likely drove this particular anaconda onto land. Hopes are high that the community living near this lake has taken necessary safety measures to ensure their well-being and prevent any possibility of becoming the anaconda's next meal. The discovery of this giant has sparked a renewed interest in the mysteries that lie within the Amazon's waters. It also serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between humans and nature in these rich ecosystems. Efforts to understand these magnificent creatures better have intensified with the aim of preserving their habitat while ensuring community safety. The anaconda's sighting has become a catalyst for conversations around conservation and the importance of biodiversity. The Carrera. The Carrera ranks among the most formidable cryptids rumored to inhabit the Amazon. Often depicted as a dwarf-like entity adorned with bright red or orange hair, its most notable trait is its backward-facing feet. This peculiar anatomical feature renders its tracks almost impossible to decipher, misleading trackers by pointing them in the opposite direction. Yet the Carrera isn't merely a playful trickster. Local lore heralds it as a valiant guardian of the forest, and its inhabitants utilizing its cunning and elusive tracks to misdirect hunters and poachers, sometimes driving them into a state of confusion or madness. Mysterious creature. While we often consider the oceans as realms of the undiscovered, we sometimes overlook rivers. And indeed, here lies something truly remarkable. Observe the facial structure or snout of this entity. Could it be a crocodile adorned with a fish atop its head, or perhaps a peculiarly large fish? The exact nature remains uncertain. However, the individual who encountered this creature firsthand likely harbored a sense of fear upon witnessing it. It serves as a reminder of our limited knowledge regarding the diverse array of beings that inhabit the world's rivers. Monkey cups. Despite its whimsical name, this plant ranks among the most sinister in the Amazon, not so much a threat to humans, but certainly to smaller creatures. Known scientifically as nepenthes, these plants are also dubbed monkey cups since monkeys have been observed sipping rainwater from them. However, don't let their benign appearance fool you. Akin to the infamous Venus flytrap, nepenthes are carnivorous. Each leaf terminates in a pitcher-like structure brimming with sweet, sticky nectar. This nectar entices unsuspecting insects with its aroma, but once they land on the pitcher's slick rim, they slip and plummet into the liquid below. This isn't ordinary liquid, but a powerful digestive broth that gradually dissolves the entrapped insect. Over time, the plant assimilates the nutrients from this bug stew, supplementing the nutrient-deficient soil in which it often resides. But insects aren't the only fare on the menu. Larger nepenthes variants are capable of ensnaring and digesting more sizable victims, such as mice and even small birds. The sight of a plant consuming a mouse as you navigate the rainforest might just send shivers down your spine. Harpy eagle. The majestic harpy eagle stands as the undisputed sovereign of the skies within this forest. As the largest raptor inhabiting the Amazon rainforest, the harpy eagle also ranks among the world's most sizable eagles. Despite the existence of robust populations of this regal bird, spotting them is a challenge. Their back talons measure around 4 inches in length, mirroring the size of a grizzly bear's claws. Similar to various raptors, harpy eagles persist in adding fresh green twigs and branches to their nests even after their chicks have hatched. These adaptations highlight the harpy eagle's apex status in its habitat. With keen vision that supports their predatory prowess, these eagles are well equipped for hunting in the dense canopy. The harpy eagle's diet mainly consists of tree-dwelling mammals, emphasizing their role as crucial predators maintaining the ecological balance. Their elusive nature and impressive hunting skills fascinate ornithologists and nature enthusiasts alike. Witnessing a harpy eagle in the wild is a rare and awe-inspiring experience, marking the significance of conserving the Amazon's rich biodiversity. The Victoria Amazonica. The Amazon is renowned as a haven for some of the largest beings. Among them stands the Victoria Amazonica. This giant water lily boasts massive petals spanning up to 3 meters across, capable of supporting the weight of a small child. Until the discovery of the Bolivian lilies in 2022, this colossal plant held the title of the largest of its kind. Named Victoria in 1837, it was christened in tribute to Queen Victoria upon her ascension to the throne that year. The Victoria Amazonica not only impresses with its size, but also plays a crucial role in its ecosystem by providing habitat for aquatic life. Its large leaves create a floating mat that offers shelter and breeding grounds for fish and frogs. At night, its white flowers bloom, emitting a pineapple-like scent to attract pollinators before turning pink and closing. This remarkable plant exemplifies the biodiversity of the Amazon basin, showcasing the intricate relationships between flora and fauna in this unique ecosystem. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. This narrative was shared with us by a subscriber and serves as a reminder that if you ever come across an intriguing image and wish to learn more about it, simply send it our way. You never know, it might even be featured in one of our videos. This particular story unfolds with a group of villagers encountering a colossal green anaconda. The green anaconda holds the title for being the heaviest, largest, and one of the longest snakes in South America and indeed globally. While pythons may claim the record for length in terms of weight and girth, the green anaconda surpasses all, dominating as the largest species in both South America and the Amazon rainforest. The snake in question measured an astounding 27.7 feet in length, with a girth of 3 feet and a diameter of 44 inches. No other snake matches the sheer bulk of the green anaconda. These massive, thick-skinned reptiles can tip the scales at up to 500 pounds. Unfurled to its full extent, a green anaconda's length could compare to that of a school bus, illustrating the immense scale and awe-inspiring nature of this creature. The Mahamba. Similar to the horned beast of Bahia, the Mahamba is yet another mythical creature rumored to inhabit the Amazon jungles. Legend portrays the Mahamba as a colossal crocodile of extraordinary size, purportedly stretching up to 50 feet in length, equivalent to the length of a bowling alley. Renowned for its fierce territorial nature and incredible aggression, this creature is thought to be a relic from prehistoric times. With its monstrous jaws and dagger-like teeth, many speculate that the Mahamba could be a living Deinosuchus, a prehistoric crocodile relative from the late Cretaceous period. Local lore is replete with terrifying accounts of the creature attacking unsuspecting villagers, capsizing boats, and dragging prey to the murky abyss. These horrifying stories have instilled a deep caution even among the most courageous locals, wary of venturing near waterways where Mahamba is said to reside. The existence of such a behemoth lurking in the waters of the Amazon undetected remains a question only time might unveil. Crocodilian River. Is there any creature brave enough to enter this river and return unscathed? The answer is a resounding no. Located in India, this river may seem ordinary at first glance, but that's far from the truth. It's teeming with crocodiles, with their presence spanning the entire length of the river. Historical records indicate these crocodiles have made their home here for millennia. The local population has endured numerous encounters, leaving one to wonder why efforts to make these waters safer have never been undertaken. The river not only poses a threat to humans, but also affects the local wildlife that must navigate these dangerous waters. The crocodile's dominance over the river is a stark reminder of nature's untamed power, and the delicate balance between humans and wildlife. Efforts to study and possibly relocate some of these predators have been met with challenges both logistical and ethical. Despite the dangers, the river remains a vital part of the ecosystem, supporting a wide range of biodiversity that depends on its waters for survival. The Chuncho macaw clay lick. Seeing birds indulge in clay is an odd spectacle, yet the Chuncho macaw clay lick has become renowned as a prime birdwatching spot in the Amazon for precisely this reason. In the Amazon, nutrient-rich soil, possibly abundant in salts, attracts various bird species from the large red and green macaws to the sturdy mealy parrots. These avian creatures gather in large numbers to feast on the mineral-rich clay. Witnessing birds congregating by the hundreds is truly a sight to behold. You might wonder why they engage in this behavior. Initially, experts thought birds consumed clay to detoxify themselves from natural toxins like tannins found in their diet. When macaws eat clay, it aids in neutralizing toxins in their system. Interestingly, some humans also consume or drink clay for gastrointestinal issues. However, alternate studies propose the clay consumption addresses nutritional deficits, particularly sodium deficiency, in their diets. The exact reasons behind this behavior are still being explored, but macaws, even without their unique clay-eating habits, are fascinating. Capable of mimicking human speech, solving intricate puzzles, and exhibiting social tendencies, they form enduring bonds with their mates, showcasing remarkable fidelity. Macaws play a crucial role in their ecosystem as seed dispersers. By eating fruits, nuts, and seeds and transporting them over great distances before dispersing them, they contribute significantly to the health and diversity of the jungle. Their role in spreading plant life across the Amazon underscores their importance in the ecological balance. Shocking encounter. 500 pounds against 500 volts. Who would emerge victorious in such a clash? Indeed, it's a confrontation between a crocodile and an eel. This scenario presents one of the most uncommon spectacles to behold. In this instance, the croc was lying in wait for the eel, hoping to make a meal out of it. However, as soon as the crocodile captured the eel in its jaws, it quickly realized it had tangled with a formidable adversary. The crocodile experienced a severe shock as a surge of electricity coursed through its body. The outcome? Well, it's clear who triumphed in this encounter. After all, surviving an electrical discharge of 860 volts is unheard of. Bird eater. The Amazon houses many unique beings, and among the most extraordinary is the Goliath bird eater, known as the Spider King of the jungle. It claims the title of the world's largest spider by both weight and size. Picture a spider weighing as much as a small apple and extending up to 5 inches in length, with legs that can cover the span of a ruler and fangs as long as your fingers. Although its bite might bring discomfort and swelling, it usually poses no significant threat to humans. This formidable spider pounces on its prey with precision, injecting venom before taking its catch to a secluded lair to consume it as a liquid feast. Despite its name, the Goliath bird eater mainly preys on insects, worms, frogs, and small animals, rarely consuming birds. Remarkably, it can eject fine, prickly hairs from its abdomen as a defense mechanism, unsettling even the most courageous adventurers. Spotting this spider is challenging as it dwells in underground burrows, yet some arachnid aficionados keep them as pets. The question arises, how can such a daunting creature simultaneously evoke fascination and curiosity, leading individuals to adopt it as a pet? Isolated tribesmen. One frequently asked query about the Amazon is whether a human can survive there. Turns out they indeed can. In fact, there exists a man who lives in solitude within the forest. Moreover, the Amazon rainforest is home to many indigenous tribes, including some referred to as uncontacted tribes, striving to adhere to the ways of nature. With approximately 400 tribes, the indigenous peoples of the Amazon rainforest reside in permanent villages along the rivers or as nomads within the forest's depths. As previously mentioned, the full extent of the Amazon's secrets remains unknown to us, given that a significant portion of the forest has yet to be explored. This vast, uncharted territory is a treasure trove of biodiversity, hosting countless species of flora and fauna, some of which are yet to be discovered by science. The rainforest's dense canopy and challenging terrain protect these secrets, ensuring that the Amazon continues to be a place of mystery and fascination. The survival of humans in such an environment highlights their adaptability and deep understanding of the natural world. The existence of isolated and uncontacted tribes serves as a poignant reminder of our planet's diverse cultures and the importance of preserving such unique ways of life. Piranhas. You might have encountered these creatures in horror movies depicted as fierce monsters preying on humans. However, the truth about piranhas diverges from their infamous portrayal. Indeed, piranhas have a daunting reputation, but they're not the human devourer cinema would have us believe. This doesn't render them amiable, but it's their teeth that truly unsettle people. Each tooth is razor-sharp, designed for effortlessly slicing through flesh. When they're not preying on other fish or the occasional unfortunate mammal tumbling into the waters, they munch on plant matter, making them omnivores, not strictly carnivores as commonly thought. An interesting tidbit is their teeth's utility. Indigenous communities have utilized them as tools for wood cutting or object carving, showcasing a piranha being used akin to scissors. Despite their formidable dental arsenal and reputation, piranhas tend to be rather timid, often acting more as scavengers than hunters. Most incidents of them attacking humans arise under stress, such as food shortages during the dry season or when cornered in shallow waters. So while piranhas might be dramatized as terrors in thrillers, their reality is less menacing, though their dental features certainly merit respect. Just like the end of a classic movie, our time today must fade to black. But worry not, our next episode awaits. Thanks for being part of this journey.